Welcome back, friends of the Desert Dreams Homestead YouTube channel. It is February 1st, 2023, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. Just an update on what we've been doing today. It's quite warm here today on the homestead. Again, about 4,500, 4,600 feet elevation. Earlier, I even had the sweatshirt off. The sun is behind clouds right now, so it's a little bit cold here in the high desert of Arizona. Southeast corner of Arizona in Cochise County is where we are. And if you've been following along, you know that my name is Taz, and we are building our dream house and homestead here on our newly acquired 40-acre piece of property here in Cochise County, Arizona. And today's kind of a big day, so I figured I'd make a video with the update. One of the biggest holdups in moving things along has been our power. If anybody out there is doing construction here through 2022, early 2023, I'm sure you're also suffering from some of the same problems and complications that we have had. The biggest one was finding an electrical meter box, a main meter box. Our house is all electric because we're hoping to do solar and go off grid, and so it's 400 amps that's coming in. We are having to bring power from this pole right here behind me that the power company is bringing in for us. And tomorrow is finally the big day that they are coming. It took me months just to get this meter box. I was fortunate enough to find it. I referred to it as my unicorn. So let me show you my unicorn and kind of show what we've done today while I'll flip the camera. So if you've been following along, you saw us a while ago, a few months ago, do these two orange pegs you see here are my ground rods. Each of those orange pegs are sitting on top of a grounding rod that is 8 feet long, and it goes straight down into the ground, and there's only about an inch showing above the ground on each one. They are 6 feet apart, which is the requirement for the power company, and they are hooked together by a number 4 solid bare copper grounding wire, which is actually running under the ground to connect these two. You can almost see the dirt there, and then it cuts and goes that way through this opening that you can see. We had to dig over to where it will connect into our main power trench here. Let me jump across and I'll show you. So you can see there, coming through that there, it kind of comes out of the ground there. That's about 4 inches below grade. Runs over, and then it will stay below grade until it enters our conduit there that comes up and connects to my beautiful unicorn. Look how gorgeous that thing is. I tell you, I'm so appreciative to my friends back in Seattle that helped me source this. Kevin, again, if you're watching, thank you so much. I'd still be looking. I'd probably still be in line like everybody else trying to find one of these. It was next to impossible. So we got this hung up today. I've already got the panels back on. There's really not much to see on the inside. The 3-inch conduit is sitting here, so tomorrow morning when the power company gets here, we will do the 3-inch knockout in the bottom here. It will go down into the ground, and it runs in this ditch, which is a 3-foot deep ditch. And that's the requirement of the power company. It's going to run down this way, and if you can see, way down there at the end, there's a stick with like an orange flag on it. That is the marking for the power company, and they're going to be putting their pole in right there, and that pole is going to have a line coming from that pole, which is actually on the other side of the highway. And so they're going to bring it up high across the highway to that pole, and then bring it down underground into our ditch and run along. Sorry about that, I was really zoomed in there. Run it along the ditch until it makes connection here. So 400 amps of total power. We have two 200 amp main breakers that will connect together. And then on the back side here, I have also mounted this temporary power lug, temporary power box. So in here, I've got the panel off because I was doing some wiring. I'm not done. I have to change it. It's not all right. But we'll have a 20 amp GFCI protected main or regular outlet, a 30 amp, and then a 50 amp. And this here is just temporary power. We'll just use this so I can plug in tools and things while we're building the house, which is going to be sitting right here in this area. All this is the house. Let me zoom out just a little bit. All this is the house. It will come all the way over here to where I am standing. The edge of the house is actually going to be right over here where you see the orange. Oh, can't see it. There's one, and here's the other one over here. The house will go right up against these. and then continue off into that direction. This right here will be our garage. So on this side over here, into all this clearing is the side that my parents will be living in. It's about 1,000 square feet over there, a 3-car garage in the middle, and then this starts our side of the house, which will head this way, and this side is about 3,000 square feet. And so that's kind of the breakdown and how the house is going to lay. And then on that far end of the house, we will have a parking pad for trailers or fifth wheel campers. Friends of ours want to come to visit. My parents have a fifth wheel trailer they're living in now. And what's awesome is this box has a 50 amp plug-in, which is what their trailer needs. And some of our other friends' trailers might need a 30 amp or a 50 amp. So this box will get reused once construction is done, so we can have some trailers hook up here at our property. That's another thing we want to have. But for today, we got this thing mounted on the poles. We got the 1/2-inch conduit connected with the grounding wire in there, and it's all ready to go. So the only thing I'm waiting on, which is said to be out for delivery and being delivered to my house today before 7, is the lugs for the power company to connect to the box. So that's the only other thing that needs to go on there. And like I said, that's getting delivered today. I will bring them out with me tomorrow, and tomorrow the power gets put on. I'm excited. So I'm going to post this video up tonight, let everybody know that that is coming tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm going to shoot some video. I'll probably put up a few shorts, honestly, of them installing that. So it's cool. They're going to be putting in a giant pole to bring the power across the highway. So a bit of a progress. I'll film as much of it as I can. If you guys have been following along my channel, first of all, I appreciate it. And secondly, I don't do any editing. I'm an old guy as far as that goes. I mean, I'm only 40, but it's one of those things, I just don't know how to do editing or any of that stuff. I use my cell phone for filming this stuff. So a lot of it's just updates and me showing how we've done things. Not much of a how-to, just how we did it. But it's going to be a fun, long road. We're just getting started and building this. This will be a functioning homestead for us. We're hoping to have livestock and crops and everything. We've done a lot of that already. Just on other people's properties that we've had, small gardens that we've kept ourselves. So we're excited to do this. We feel very confident that we have the skills to do this, even though none of us have any kind of farming or agricultural background. It's just what we want to do. We want to be more self-sufficient and less dependent on any form of social services or supply chains or governments or anything. That way we can be responsible for ourselves, take care of ourselves, and do it in as responsible of a way that we appreciate and want. So that's the goal. That's what we're doing. I think I'm something up to like 75 followers right now, which is really impressive. I started this channel just so I can keep my friends back home, or back where I'm from in Washington State, kind of informed with our progress and how things are going. But I'll be honest, I don't have 75 friends. So I appreciate all you guys that are tuning in and watching this. Please comment below. I'd love some encouragement, or if there's any questions that anybody has, or if somebody sees something I could be doing better, or just a better way of doing it that I'm not doing, please let me know. I'm very eager to learn. That's what I'm out here for. I learn as much as I can on YouTube, but doing it is really where I'm learning the most. So I appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I update often. They're simple, short videos, usually no more than about 5 or 10 minutes. I keep it easy to watch if I can. So thank you all so much, and check back tomorrow and check out those videos of this power getting put in. It should be pretty cool. Like I said, I should have a short or a couple shorts up of different parts of the process getting done. Them drilling and putting in the pole, that's one I'll probably put up for sure. So otherwise, everybody take care on this beautiful Wednesday. It's really nice here. Hope it's nice where you are, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Definitely come check out those videos tomorrow. Thanks, guys.